Hi, my name is Julia Providel, and this is the Lenses podcast. I'm with Isabella Quinones, who plays Carlos in the upcoming film Lenses, and we are going to be asking her some questions on the film. Hello, Isabella.
Hi, Julia.
So, how did your production skills develop throughout this project?
Before this film, I will say I had zero skills in anything that involved writing, acting, producing, directing. But during this film, I felt I learned a lot about everything. I felt like I actually helped. I wrote, I gave some ideas for the script and some scenes. Personally, I didn't think my directing skills really developed because I wasn't the director, and I got more directed than I directed anything.
Right.
But I definitely felt better from my other previous films I had before. Also from my media class, I also had a bigger role. I was in more scenes. I definitely took it more serious, and I think also thanks for my other cast members, I feel more comfortable, and they helped me to learn what I needed to say. Also, even though I didn't direct anything, I definitely stood the pressure about being a director, since I saw our director, being on a really strict time limit and telling us to learn our lines better, etc. And even though I didn't do it, I think after this project I learned how to be a better director without actually doing it right now.
Yeah, so you basically learned how to present yourself on camera more,
Yes.
how to handle time management.
Yes.
And you felt comfortable with
Yes,
your
definitely,
filming
yeah.
mates?
Yes,
Okay.
a lot.
So the next question is, how did you integrate software, technology, hardware, and online use in this project?
For technology, for filming, we use an iPhone 15 Plus, and for editing, we use an iPhone 13 with the app CapCut. But what we did have was a lot of difficulties for the lack of technology. Since we live in Florida, we can get our phones taken for using it, so we needed permission from our teacher. Also, in the school where we filmed, there's really bad internet, so if we needed to download a file, to send something, to get the script going, we needed to wait some minutes, we needed to move locations, and again, we have a time restriction to when we needed to go back to class, so we needed to do everything really quickly, and the internet didn't really work. And also, we did a lot of clips, like cutting to us to edit it together. And what happened was, most of our phones that we use, like the iPhone 13 and the iPhone 15, they didn't have any storage, so it was really hard to pass those files, first of all to save them, and to, like, after we filmed, and then to send them to the other phone so we could edit, because first of all we needed to download the files and then download the app for editing. That really took a lot of storage that we didn't have.
Okay, well, it was great talking to you. We learned a lot about this film and how you went about it.
Yes, thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for speaking. Thank you for